Jianxin is such an amazing character. I mean, she's got such potential in all aspects of the game, right? She can parry just like that, right? She's got some amazing grouping potential with that ult right there. And if you actually build her for damage, she does some damage too. She's just built for pure support here for Calcharo. And as you can see, also, her outro is damn good for Calcharo because all of his damage is resonance liberation damage. So in the future, if we get more characters that do ult damage, she's just going to be a great support. And the way I've built her, she gives some massive buffs. We're going to go over that after. So as you can see here, we're just going to keep on tickling down this health here with Calcharo. And once the ult is up again, then I'll walk us through what we do with Jianxin to make sure we get maximum buffs on Calcharo. Now here, we're just going to skill 3 times, and then we will use his forte. Okay, time for some pillar action first. Dodge, dodge, dodge. We do have the forte, or the outro skill on Jianxin up, so once we do switch in, we will get the damage bonus, plus that echo. We're going to talk about that later, but it's a 50% total damage boost to Calcharo's ult. Not to mention the echo set that she's got is going to give an extra 22% attack. That was a 15k right there, and it does go higher too. And this is 2 characters, so a third character like a Verena would also buff him much more, and it would be some crazy damage. Wonderful. Parry once more, and there's the bird. We don't get the damage boost if we do not use the outro skill with the bird, so that is important to note. Now here we're just going to dodge counter every single rotation of this pillar. Maybe it's a tree. Oh, it's a tree. I never noticed that. Same thing here. Forte, swap cancel into Jianxin, get some energy back. And our outro is up, so now we use the bird, and this is an enhanced follow-up. Great. Into an ult. Calcharo, finish it. Boom, boom, boom. And dead. Jianxin is genuinely such a fun character to play. I mean, she's an all-rounder, right? A jack of all trades. She can do everything. She can parry, she can dodge, she can attack, she can group people up a little bit with her ult, and she can buff everybody, the character that you want to get the ult damage bonus for. And let's actually hop into the kit really quick so we can go over what she was on and what she was doing for the Calcharo in particular. Because if we really quickly hop over to Calcharo, we can see that he was pretty standard DPS, and his ult damage is pretty much all of his damage. All of his damage is resonance liberation damage, and because of that, it makes it so he is fully buffed from Jianxin's outro skill. This next character that goes, gives a 38% resonance liberation damage bonus for 14 seconds. So that's pretty much the whole duration of the ult, and 38% is a great damage bonus on par with some of the other best damage bonuses that we've got. And as we can see here, the cooldown, or the, duration is 11 seconds. So fully buffed as long as we can do it within 3 seconds of getting buffed. And when we look at Jianxin, we can see that this Mercado actually works super well because her outro skill is what you want. Her ult is cool. It's good for grouping enemies. However, it doesn't really do anything except for deal a little bit of damage and then pull people in. It's the outro skill that's going to give you the damage bonus that you really want. And this is also, I guess, pretty good for her damage, but not necessary. Now, if we were to go into her relic set, or her echo set, we would see that this bird is actually quite nice because the initial attack is going to give us 10 energy and then give the next character a 12% boost if we use our outro, which is really nice because we can just use this swap cancel as long as our outro is up, and then we can immediately get those buffs, although we do need to make sure the bird actually does activate. Sometimes I do it a little bit early and I lose out on the buff. But when you do transfer over to Calcharo, you'll get that bonus plus this bonus. You're going to get 50% total damage bonus when you're using the Impermanence Heron with Jianxin's outro. Now, for the rest of the set, doesn't matter. As you can see, we're all on level 0. I guess these are leveled a little bit, but yeah, energy regen's leveled. But anyways, the reason is because this 5-piece set is going to give us 22% extra attack on top of it when we use our outro. So pretty much she's an outro bot, right? For in this comp specifically, you just spam her outro and you're going to get 50% damage and 22% attack every single time you do that. And it's some pretty crazy buffs, especially for Calcharo, but it also works for characters like Rover, right? Because Rover has a incredibly high ult damage multiplier here. And even though you're not going to be benefiting from the rest of your damage being buffed, this damage will be pretty massive. You know, it can hit probably 20, 30k at this stage of the game. So that is what we've got for Jianxin. The ability specifically, this parry, is kind of rough because sometimes the enemies just won't attack you. So I don't really use the hold skill too much. I kind of just like using the tap, and it works, you know. I prefer the tap. And as for this 6-second shield thing she gets, I mean, I'd never use it. I didn't use it a single time in the fight. It's just too long, and you just don't get enough for it. Shields are cool, you know. It's very nice in the overworld because you have time to actually activate it once the forte is up. But in a battle, you're not gonna waste 6 seconds just to get some shields because the goal is to not get hit anyways. You know, at the later stages, you do get a bonus when your HP is max, so that is some incentive to dodge and parry everything. But yeah, that is everything we've got for Jianxin. Her personal damage can be good if you level her and her traces, and also put on a good weapon that is not this Mercado. So if you go for a damage bonus weapon, maybe something like this, or like the 5-star gauntlets, that would be amazing on a DPS Jianxin. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Join the Discord, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Adios.